Ravens.
Renegade. Renegade.
Hey guys, my name is Sunny. Welcome to szg Sports. And if this is your first time in this channel and you love Ravens content, and trust me, there's more content to come during the offseason, subscribe now and hit the bell so you can stay up to alert every time I upload a video. Don't forget, we're gonna keep doing the live streams, we're gonna take callers, and thank you so much. I got to the 1,000 subscribers, so soon you're gonna see the super chats and other things that YouTube were not allowing me before. Hopefully they enable all that good stuff. So anyway, again, thank you. That means there is a giveaway coming in the near future, so stay tuned for that. Okay, my guys, I was there. It wasn't pretty. And by the way, shout out to the Titans. I would say the Titans came, punches in the mouth. They had the game plan, they executed it, and they were the better team last night. It's as simple as that. Any given Sunday you can lose. I gave them a 10% chance, and that 10% chance happened. Shout out to my boy from Titans Weekly. Enjoy the ride, bro. Good luck in the rest of the season. It was tough. I was there, like I said. It was not pretty. It was, a heartbreak loss hurts. But that wasn't that. That was a thumping. They thump us. And this is my love and hate video. And you guys know I keep it 100. This is no... I'm not here to sugarcoat anything. Let me also say all love for Ravens. Ravens for life. My critiques that I'm gonna bring is not against any particular individual. It's more, we play bad, right? This is not saying I have no love for the Ravens. This is not for me to say, oh, I don't want that player anymore. And then none of that. For those that I saw on social media coming like against Lamar, saying that we need to trade him, you're stupid. You're just dumb. Now you're just acting dumb, right? Flacco had a bunch of bad games through his career, and no one was calling him to be, well, a bunch of people were, but point is, every quarterback can have a bad game at any given point. Now, for what I love, because it's very, very short, Justin Tucker, obviously, he had a whatever. He only kicked once, but he made it. Second, Hollywood Brown. That bad boy came to ball. Only shining thing in the game. Only thing. Gets you excited for the future, no doubt, but he was it. He was our offense. Now, what I hate. Let's start Coach Harbaugh and coaching staff. I thought he got a coach. You're telling me we are having a tough time moving the ball. It was 14-9. And I get it. You make that 4th down there. And you know what? Yes, you might score. But you can put it at 14. And we're losing 14-6. A one possession game. Or one scoring game. And that changes the psyche. The defense had a couple of stops before that. So that definitely changes the psyche. We went for it. We didn't make it. I thought Lamar Jackson wasn't doing good on sneaking the ball, And it's a critique that I've seen before. I know people said, like, if everything works, if there's a hole, he's going to sneak for more yards than your normal quarterback. But at that point, all you need is a yard. Lamar needs to work on that. You can call Tom Brady or Joe Flacco. They were both fairly good on sneaking in. So anyway, that was not good. Giro. So let me start with this. You know how every commentary said, like, oh, they need to hit Lamar. They need to hit Lamar because when they do the read option, he's getting exposed. If he gives it to Ingram, he's exposed there. Just hit him. Look like the Ravens listen to this garbage. It wasn't that it's not true, but look like they listen to this garbage so much. And Giro said, you know what, Lamar, I'm gonna protect you. And how I'm going to protect you is you're going to take the inside option and Ingram's going to take the out option, right? So as soon as that happens, what happens if the end, right, or outside backer stays wide, Lamar was taking it in. Have you seen Lamar taking that many inside runs for a 2 or 3 yard gain? No, because that's usually not what happens, right? So you usually see if Lamar keeps, he goes wide. Now the times that he ran wide in this game was basically broken plays. I think twice only he kept it as he was running wide. He carried a lot. He carried a lot for smaller yards. He had a couple of big plays, and I'll talk more about that later. But dude, when you were doing the read option, they were so effective. It's because your running backs run well between the tackles, and your quarterback that is a hell of a runner runs well outside. What the F? We were trying to get to Q. We were trying to do too much. I actually don't think he had the defense in a bad position. That one big touchdown looked to me that Chuck Clark or Marlon Humphrey was expecting Clark to stay back. Clark caught sleeping. And the play action probably sucked him in. Blow coverage. Easy touchdown. Hell of a pass for Tannehill. Okay, so now let's talk about Lamar. I thought Lamar had a bad game. Oh, also, let me also say this for Giro. The damn out pass wasn't there. So Lamar should have stopped throwing it. Their corners were the better corners this game than ours. They were very physical. That out pass was not there. I was expecting in this damn game. Because Lamar had fairly good time for the most part. I was expecting a effing double move. Out and go. Out and go. And we kept doing outs. And outs. And them outs. And they were jumping them. And they were batting the ball down. And they picked us off. It was, it was insanity. Okay, Lamar. Lamar Jackson, and you know I have all love, big trust, and I will ride with Lamar. So this is not for me to say jump out of the bandwagon of Lamar. Lamar should just stay. Look, we have a very young core. It happens. But fair criticism, he wasn't passing on point. Receivers did drop balls. So before people were like, well, but they did drop balls. The first pick, it was Mandrews hit it popped up, and it was a pick. But that was a high throw ball. If that ball was thrown on stride, it's a completion. I mean, he could have dropped it, but probably more completion. He was throwing. He looked like he was 2 inches. And then, again, the play design for the running for him wasn't great. But then it looked like in passing situations, especially early in the game, he wanted that pass so bad. And I get it, but there was, you see, second half, a lot of those big runs was because the Titans were giving him, like in a passing situation, there was just green in front of him. They were giving it to him. He didn't want to take it. I don't get it. I don't get it. I thought he had not a garbage game or atrocious game. I thought he had an okay game. Not great, not MVP like, just okay. I mean, his team also disappointed him, but again, game calling was just bad. Gus Edwards, he had one big run and then they didn't use him. I would have just flipped and tried to use him more. I understand we were down, but we were not out. Again, goes back, second half, we're down 6-14, we're driving. And then that fourth down, it looked like we were playing desperate. No need, chill. Because even if you go 14-9, if your defense makes a stop, look, you can win the damn game 15-14. But obviously, look, defense, again, my biggest problem with the defense was they already came into the field a lot of times bended, and they broke. Fumble from Lamar, also a bad play for Lamar. He escapes the rush, and now he knows he's escaping the rush. There's people behind him. Instead of either run or throw it quick or throw it away, all those would be better. He starts looking for a big pass. Fumble. So defense comes in and a fumble. Then the pick happens. Turnover on downs. I mean, the defense comes there deflated, short fields a lot of the times. It wasn't good. But D-line was bad. Outside, Fergie was horrible. Juden wasn't that much better. Pierce, I didn't think had a particularly good game. I actually thought Earl, for the most part, had a good game. I thought our corners didn't play great. It wasn't bad. I mean, because Tannehill didn't kill us. But, I mean, Henry ran all over us. Buck 95. I mean, it's just... So we stopped that middle, and then the gaps. Then he just said, I'm going to just run stretch out. And then there was one, they had a big run, not the 3rd and 1, but there was another one that what happened was Henry went in. The Now the other A/B gap, right, between the center and the guard, that gap, whoever was there crashed inside. There was no gap discipline. So he was there and he's like, I'm stopping here. Oh, there's a hole there. Pew! And he killed us. I thought it was like a 30 or 40 yard run. There was a lot of big chunk of yardage game, and again, it wasn't pretty. It was just bad all around. So D-line for me was horrible. Linebacking was bad. There was no tackling. More than anything, I thought the Tennessee Titans out physical us. This is their O-line out physical our D-line. Their running back out physical all secondary position. Not only the corners, but also the linebackers and all that. But if I flip it, I thought their corners. Look, if you were there, you saw that the refs were letting them play. I had no look. I thought the Corey Davis, no, not the Corey. The first touchdown pass that was thrown, I thought it was an incomplete. But whatever, we didn't lose the game because of that. Refs essentially said this is gonna be a physical game. I'm gonna allow contact. Okay, so the corners took advantage. Our receivers should have push back like because the corners are grabby and this whole look. This is not saying that shouldn't happen. I like when they allow more contact, but our receivers should be like, they're allowing more contact, I need to be more physical. They weren't more physical. I saw them a lot of time looking for flag. I'm like, yo, just stand up. They're not calling it. Let's play. They were consistent throughout and not calling those, some grabbing, some pushing, tugging. So you need to adjust the same way, right? I didn't see it. And again, I thought more than anything, again, running backs. I mean, it was just a bad effort throughout. The only player that I said played good, if anything, was Hollywood Brown. For the most part, he was very, very solid, very, very sharp. Lamar was okay at best. And then just the rest of the team was just bad for the most part. Might be a couple spots. It was disappointing, guys. It was. I mean, it was hard today. It was hard yesterday driving back home. It was hard today. It was hard to swallow. It was just bad. But hey, we're Ravens, guys. I mean, yeah, adversity happens. Let me say something also for all my flockers that are about to jump out of a bridge. We all have bad days at work. We all do. We do. And if you have a bad day at work, that doesn't mean that you're going to get fired, right? Especially if you had great performance, you have one bad day. Cut Lamar and the team some slack. Yes, I mean, we were due a loss. It sucks that it happened here. And it sucks how it happened because the other team was the better team. Hey guys, if you like this video, give it a thumbs up. Subscribe to this channel. Follow me on IG, Facebook, Twitter at szg.sports. Don't forget, we got to the 1K and it's all thanks to you. So, a giveaway video is coming out, so make sure you hit that bell. Thanks for watching, my Ravens guys. And I will see you next time. Big trust, my guys. Take care.